A team wants a production agent in 90 days. The calendar looks simple until governance, evals, ownership, incident routines, and success metrics all compete for the same final week. This is Lesson 31 in Claude Code Production AI Agents. We are turning the course into a 90-day readiness plan a real engineering team can follow. Lesson 30 gave us the no hype roadmap. Now we convert that roadmap into sequenced work, so readiness is built in weeks instead of wished into existence at launch. The point is not to create theater around transformation. It is to decide what must exist by day 30, day 60, and day 90 before a team asks real users to depend on the agent. The core idea is this: a production agent rollout needs sequence foundations, governance, evals, operations, and metrics, not one heroic launch date. The answer is only one part of the system. The path, controls, ownership, and recovery plan matter too. The visible artifact is the 90-day production readiness roadmap. It has 5 parts: foundations, governance, evals, operations, metrics. Those parts turn an abstract concern into a concrete review conversation. This part of the visual map matters because it shows the actual moving pieces: scope baseline, owner map, eval cadence, operating rhythm, success metric. If one of those pieces is invisible, the team will struggle to operate the workflow under pressure. Use this checklist before treating the workflow as ready: foundations, governance, evals, operations, metrics. These are not decorative boxes. They are the operating questions that decide whether the agent can be trusted outside a demo. In practice, this example has 4 parts: rushed rollout, unclear owners, missing evals, no incident routine, vanity metrics. The point is to make the agent's work inspectable rather than asking everyone to trust a polished final answer. Score the design against this rubric: foundations, governance, evals, operations, metrics. A weak score does not mean the idea is useless. It means the workflow needs stronger boundaries before it becomes production work. Day 2 is the real test for 90-day production readiness checklist. A model version, tool version, policy update, or team workflow change enters the system. The team should be able to compare the new run with the previous run, inspect the evidence, and decide whether the difference is improvement, regression, or noise. Without that comparison path, the agent may change faster than the organization can understand. Use this implementation checklist before expanding scope: scope baseline, owner map, eval cadence, operating rhythm, success metric. Each item should produce a concrete artifact, not only a meeting note. If the artifact cannot be inspected later, it will not help during review, audit, or incident response. Block release when these risks appear: rushed rollout, unclear owners, missing evals, no incident routine, vanity metrics. A blocked release is useful information. It tells the team where the system needs stronger evidence, better calibration, narrower scope, or clearer ownership before it reaches production users. Before a leader approves wider rollout, answer 3 questions in plain language. What decision will this evidence support? Who owns the signal when it disagrees with human judgment? What happens if the signal is wrong during a real incident? These questions connect 90-day production readiness checklists to accountability instead of turning it into another dashboard or checklist that nobody trusts when pressure rises. A useful mental model is training plan before an Ironman race. Production work is not about trusting a perfect machine. It is about designing a system that can be inspected, corrected, and improved under pressure. Our worked example is a 90-day rollout plan for an internal Claude Code engineering team. The important pieces are scope baseline, owner map, eval cadence, operating rhythm. The agent can accelerate work, but the operating model must make behavior visible. The build sequence is simple. Define what can go wrong, define the signal, decide the release gate, assign ownership, store the evidence, review failures, improve the workflow, repeat. Use the readiness rubric, foundations, governance, evals, operations, metrics. If a team cannot point to each part, the release is relying on hope. Hope is not an operating model. The common mistake is trying to launch production agents before the team has evidence, owners, and operating routines. It feels efficient because it avoids design, then becomes expensive when the agent drifts, fails, or creates a decision nobody can explain. Let us recap Lesson 31. For 90-day production readiness checklist, define the risk, capture evidence, connect the result to a release decision, and keep ownership clear. The lesson learned is this: a production agent rollout needs sequenced foundations, governance, evals, operations, and metrics, not one heroic launch date. A production agent earns trust when quality, risk, and history are visible. Subscribe for Claude Code Production AI Agents. The companion book is linked in the description. In Lesson 32, we turn the evaluation appendix into a starter kit your team can run immediately.